Going to discuss four rearrangement in which R group migrates from carbon to electron deficient, and all these four rearrangement have same intermediate, that is Hofmann, Curtis, Schmidt and Lawson rearrangement. So if you come for Hofmann rearrangement, a carboxylic acid amide on treatment with sodium hypobromite or bromine in alkali rearranged to form isocyanate and is converted to an amine by hydrolysis with water. So primary amide on treatment with sodium hypobromite or bromine in alkali will form isolable isocyanate, which undergoes hydrolysis in presence of water to give amine. If we come for Curtis rearrangement, acid azides decomposes on heating to give isocyanate and is converted into amine by treating with water. That is, acid azide will undergo thermal decomposition to give the same intermediate as that of Hofmann rearrangement, that is isocyanate, and it will undergo hydrolysis to give primary amine. Next is Schmidt rearrangement. A carboxylic acid reacts with hydrozoic acid in presence of concentrated H2SO4 to give isocyanate and is converted into amine. So carboxylic acid upon treatment with hydrozoic acid in presence of concentrated H2SO4, it is going to form the same intermediate, that is isocyanate, which upon hydrolysis will give primary amine. And if you come for Lawson rearrangement, here the starting material is ester of hydroxamic acid upon treatment with base rearranged to give isocyanate and is converted to an amine. So here in Lawson rearrangement, starting material ester of hydroxamic acid will undergo reaction with base to give isocyanate intermediate. That isocyanate intermediate will undergo hydrolysis to give primary amine. So all these rearrangement, that is migration of group from carbon to electron deficient nitrogen, will take place through a isolable isocyanate intermediate. And there is one more intermediate is also involved in this rearrangement, that is acyl nitrene, which cannot be isolated. So isolable intermediate is isocyanate, and all four rearrangement will take place through this isolable isocyanate intermediate. If it is treated with water, they all lead to the formation of primary amine. All the four rearrangement all are going to lead to the formation of primary amine. So which is more convenient will be discussed here. Lawson rearrangement is least useful in synthesis of amines because hydroxyamic acid are not readily available. So hence it is least useful in the synthesis of amines. If you come for Schmidt reaction, is the most direct method but is only applicable if acid does not contain group sensitive to concentrated sulfuric acid. So if you want to prepare a primary amine from Schmidt reaction, one should keep in mind that the molecule should not contain a group which is sensitive to concentrated sulfuric acid. And Curtis rearrangement involves mildest condition but requires the preparation of azides. Hofmann rearrangement is convenient provided that other functional group do not react with bromine and alkali. So if you see all these rearrangement, one or the other, they have their own disadvantages, and if you want to prepare primary amines by using these rearrangement, You should keep all these things in the mind. Thank you.